What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing you guys a brand new video. We're gonna be doing a mid-taper on my boy, so stay tuned. We started off by creating our first guideline in the back taper with our Go to FX. You always want to make sure you contour this guideline so they're head shaped. Now that we're done balding them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. Using the lever midway and all the way closed will help you erase that initial guideline. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. You want to make sure you don't go too high with this, also flick out. With this same guard, you're going to use the lever to soften up the guideline, then move on to the half guard to erase it completely. Switching over to the half guard, we're going to try to erase this line completely. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Before we get into the larger guards, we're going to debulk by going with the grain. I'm using a 2 guard all the way closed. I'm then going to use a half guard. Now I'm going against the grain with the 2 guard all the way open, creating our fourth guideline. Now we're using the 1.5 guard to erase the line completely. I'm making sure I'm using my corners and flicking out. Sometimes there's still a faint line after using your 1.5 guard, so switching over to the 1 guard all the way open and using your corners to flick out will help you remove that guideline. Now we're doing some detail with the 1.5 guard. Now that we're done with the back taper, we could go ahead to the neckline and start to debulk. I always start off at the bottom and work my way to the top arch, just like my C cups. You always want to make sure you're consistently combing and trying to lay down the hair before you line him up. Now we're moving on to the side taper and creating our first guideline with our Pagoda effects. You want to make sure you make this guideline a little bit at a curve, just so it could give the taper a little bit of a burst. Now that we're done balding him out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. We're going to use the lever to soften up this line and remove it completely. Now that our initial guideline is completely removed, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. With this same guard, you're going to use the lever to soften up the line and get ready for the half guard. Before we use the half guard, we're going to go ahead and debulk with our two guard all the way open. Now we're heading back to the half guard, removing that initial guideline. Moving on to his front hairline, we're going to go ahead and debulk with the two guard all the way open just before we line him up. I always start my hairlines at the middle and work my way to the sides. Heading over to the C-cup area, I'm starting my way off at the bottom and working my way to the top arch, just like my neckline. Moving on to the Turkish Razor and Derby Premium blades, we're going to make him as crispy as possible. We're going to be doing his mustache, eyebrows, and hairline. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, thank you for watching this far into the video. Leave a comment if you did.